Hello everybody and welcome back to Farming Simulator 22. I've just delivered another full trailer load of manure to the manure storage pit just here. It won't actually be used until next year, so it's just to really top it up in preparation for then. I'm going to leave this here because what I need to do is jump into the Izeki tractor and I need to put the fertilizer spreader on the back because we do have, I think, 2 fields that need to have their final application. One of them I didn't even know we had to do, but we do. We have field number 38 and 39, and we've also got 37, blimey, and we've got 31, so we do have quite a bit to do here. I'm hoping this is big enough, this tractor. It looks like it is a little bit on the small side, but it should be okay. It's not doing a huge wheelie, which is always promising. We're set to 42 metres. So let's go for it. Just need to make sure we are actually applying it. Yep, all looking good. So yeah, I'm looking to buy a sugar beet field. The reason why I'd like to buy it now is because we should be able to do a contract, for example, fertilizing. So not only do we get paid for fertilizing it, but also it is a fully productive field. And yes, we don't have to pay to put the crop in the first place, which is always good. There might not be any, I haven't actually looked yet, but I'm just sort of thinking now would be a good time if there is a field which is appropriate. Oh yeah, and we have loads of donuts to sell, so we can help fund this next field, whichever it may be, with donuts. We already do have 269,000, which is pretty good. I reckon I could be further into the centre of the field here. It's better. Yes, because usually it's just up one side, down the other, and then back up the centre. Because this thing has such an amazing working width. I will just confirm that this has gone successfully. There we go. Yeah, perfect. And now just to go up the middle. So yeah, we need to go and buy some more fertiliser. It's going to be probably £10,000 roughly, but it doesn't matter. We can afford that quite easily, and it's worth it. It really does increase the yield. So there we go, 38 and 39, pretty much done. I think that is it. Yep, finished. Perfect. So yeah, before we move on to the next field, I will fill it up to the top. I don't think we have any bags in storage. I keep buying seed bags, but I'm fairly sure we don't have fertiliser bags. I'm not too sure how this tractor is going to perform with a full spreader. We'll have to see. What does it say? 0 owned. Perfect. So we're going to buy at least 3. I think we'll get 4. I already know they won't all fit, but we do need them for the future and for potential contracts very soon. Now, yes, this field is going to be oilseed rape, canola, so that's not ideal with the crop being that tall and using a spreader, so we're going to have to be a little bit careful. I think really at this stage we should be using a sprayer. Oh blimey, that's made all the difference. That's really heavy. Okay, so we're going to have to put this tractor on the feed mixer, and we're going to have to swap jobs with the McCormick. There we go. So yes, obviously it is still a little bit on the small side, but it's absolutely fine for now. That tractor's main job is to do the grape trailer work. So yeah, we didn't buy it to do any of these jobs. It's just helping out. That's much better. Okay, right. I'll do this field, I'll do field number 31, and then that'll be all the fertilising done. Okay, so we're on to the final piece here. I really wish I did have a sprayer, a self-propelled sprayer, to do the taller crops when we're in this sort of situation. I'm told that there is a much more affordable self-propelled sprayer on ModHub, so I probably should have looked at that. I know that the two which are included in the base game, which we currently have access to, are pretty expensive. Yes, I can't afford those. Which is saying something, because we have quite a bit of money. Okay, right, so let's just check. That little piece was missed the first time around, so that's just had its first application. It doesn't matter though. 31 is finished. 38, 39 is finished. 42, that is grass. Really, that needs to have an application of slurry once we've cut it again, I think. So, I'm going to call that done. Anyway, let's take a look, see if we can see any pink fields. That's sugar beet. Oh, we're right next to one. 34. We also have 11. So, are they actually growing? Let's just see if they're growing. Yep, 11 is, and 34 is. So, do we have a contract? No. Not at the moment. Let's just see if they're fertilised. Okay, 34 is finished. 11 is finished. They're both fully fertilised. So, the best we can do is just buy one of them. Thing is, 34, we can afford it very easily, but we would have to rent a fairly expensive harvester for a relatively small area. Although, the more I look at it in person, it does seem quite large. Because after all, these crops do take quite some time to harvest. Okay, yep, we'll buy it. Hooray, I've bought another field. We can now look and see how much of the map I actually own. Oh yeah. So yes, after 100 and... we must be getting close to 150 episodes, we own probably 10%? 15%? It just goes to show how many episodes you'd have to do to actually own everything. I think it would be 1,000 at least. I think that might actually be optimistic. Right, so yeah, what we need to do is take this back over to the farm. Clearly we don't have a contract to do, we don't have any work to do in the brand new field. We do have donuts to sell, and I'm just looking at that crop over there. Somebody's crop is ready. It must be barley. Because, yeah, that's quite early. Well, it's not a huge problem that we don't have a job to do there, because we do still need to do the manure spreading in the olive grove. I'm not too sure if we have enough manure in that particular storage point. I think we do. That would be the reason why I didn't take the most recent load over there. Yeah, I actually did it a few days ago at the end of the previous episode, well, after I finished recording. Yeah, I think there is quite a bit. So if we just go into this tractor, the Fendt, we can take the first load from here just in case. It's already 42% full. But yeah, this is all done. All of the vineyard is fully fertilised and it's been pruned and everything, so we just have to leave it to grow. There we go. Yeah, there's actually enough there for more than a year. 2 years worth. Okay, so we'll head across to the olive grove. I don't think the olive grove is ever going to be expanded again. That is as big as I want it to be. But we are going to be expanding the vineyard considerably. It's going to be huge. Okay, so of course we couldn't actually do this last year. Activate double application rate. I think the reason why is because I did have the seasonal growth switched off at the beginning of the year, or at the end of the year or something, and it did mess things up. So let's just switch that on. There we go. We'll head up here. I will just make sure that it's actually applying. We do have a good price for furniture, so we should sell some furniture. Oh, look at that. It's actually been done. Because, yeah, I did it last year, never harvested, so wow, that saves me a job. It is unfortunate that we didn't harvest it last year, or couldn't harvest it last year. It would have been good. And yeah, it looks like we do have quite a lot of manure up here for next year now. I'm tempted just to keep the muck spreader at one of the two storage pits instead of near the shed. We have in here 95,000 litres. Wow, that is a lot. That is certainly enough for a couple of years. Okay then, so as I can't even do that, everything's just too easy today. Everything's been done. What we need to do is get the pickup truck, which I think is at the store. Yes, it is. And the pickup truck's trailer, I don't actually know where that is. I'll take the fertilizer back, and then we'll sell the donuts and we'll sell the furniture. But I'm hoping it's over here. Oh, that's bouncy. I think I have probably positioned that in a very bad place. There's my trailer. We use the Whizzy forklift. It's just right though, I think buying 4 bags was the perfect number. It's about time we use that sausage wrapper again. The bale wrapper, the extractor. So I think we probably are about to get a fairly decent sum of money. Those donuts, as we know, are worth quite a bit. Oh, look at all the lettuce. How much is the lettuce worth? 3,000. That's actually... It's not terrible. I think as we do have quite a bit of space, I will sell these pallets. Those are loaded up, but I was so busy trying to avoid this potted plant, make sure I didn't damage it, went and crashed into the charger. Blimey. Okay, there we go. I think we're probably going to have quite a few pallets around here. Yep, that's full. So what I need to do is a quick bit of rearranging. We can fit all the lettuce on these 2 front rows. That's neat enough. Put some straps over, and we still have to spawn 10 more donut pallets. So we have 18. Wow, that's like £200,000 worth. And there we go, pallet number 18. Just putting it on there. This is going to be quite spectacular. Luckily we can remove some of this weight before we head off to get the furniture. 18,000 litres of donuts. I can't even imagine what the exact figure is going to be. Quite a contrast as well. Donuts with lettuce. Like, unhealthy with super healthy. Oh, I said 200,000. Look how close I was. £199,000. I was only £799 off. Okay, right, let's go over to the sawmill. See what's happening over there. Oh, hello. And yes, we have a grand total currently of 365. Actually, I should probably check on the bakery, because we do have cake and bread. It might be at a fairly good price, as we are obviously doing a great deal of selling today because there's nothing else to do except for tidying up and washing tractors and stuff. Yeah, it would be good to add some more to the trailer. So we have quite a bit of bread. It doesn't look like there's any cake. Oh no, we do have 600 and... It must be set wrong. What's happening with the cake? So is it just not spawning because of all the bread? Interesting. Yeah, it says out of space, so it must be... I'm pretty sure they do spawn here. I don't know why the cake is not spawning. Okay, well, let's just check the prices. Cake is... well, I was going to say really good, but actually... it's almost as bad as it gets. Cake is worth quite a bit. Bread is also not really worth much. So the reason why the cake is not spawning is a bit of a mystery. I really don't know. Anyway, let's go over to the furniture production. I don't even remember the last time I was here. We must have quite a few pallets. Well, we do have pretty much 4 to spawn. We may get 8. I'm not too sure what's actually happening with this production. Maybe it's all stopped. It does say... oh no, it says running for the planks, but it's missing materials for the wood. We probably should deliver some more wood to here. Oh, there we go. That's good. Okay, so no, that's turned out alright. 8,000 litres. Let's just see what the production is up to. Yeah, so since it's run out of wood, I'll deactivate that. But the planks, absolutely full. Still going. Raisins, that should have been deactivated a while ago. Oh wow, we've used all the milk up here. We're getting through that quickly. That's full. Blimey. I did not realise that we were making things quite so fast. If I just go over to the cereal factory, I'll move some of these pallets out of the way. It's getting a bit full. Should have 7 more. Looking good. Yep, so still 3. Just wait for those to spawn. Any seconds, there they go. It's better. All aboard the cereal train. Very good. Yeah, I don't know when the price for cereal is at its best. Probably a little while from now. Yeah, February. It's not too bad at the moment, but we can do better. So with that all done, we can now take these over to the sell point and see if we can finish with yet another large lump sum of money. It's rocketing up. It's got to be almost 100,000. 67, okay, not quite. Still, that is very good. We're almost at 500,000, so I'm just going to park over here. We do need to check the used machinery sales before we move on to the next month. Wow, that's amazing timing. We could actually buy our own trailed beet harvester. I don't think I'd want to though, it's a bit slow. Even the self-propelled one is not the fastest, so for once that's actually coincided with something we're doing, but yeah, it's not really what I want to get. So that's pretty good, but it's sort of the same horsepower range of what we're currently going for, so I don't think we need to go for it. The next thing to purchase, tractor-wise, I believe is going to be something like, let's just see here, this, I would say, because we're starting to get enough land. Before we didn't have enough land, but also this is good, or this. We've just got to keep saving And yeah, obviously when we get to the stage of owning the biggest field on the map, we definitely need a tractor like that. Anyway, I wish we could do more, but yeah, I think until next week, there isn't going to be much. We should be harvesting in the next episode, hopefully. But until then, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and until next time, see you again soon. Bye for now.